Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Kind of a cool graphic that pretty easy to make and a little bit of fun. Let's take a square and hit P, put it in the center of the page, Control D and make a duplicate, and then make this next one smaller. Now we need to, the most important thing you need to think about is to take a line from there to there. I'm using the 3-point curve line. I'm trying to get this line kind of continuation of that straight line. Now I'm going to Control D, alternate C to have that line rotate from the center, and I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. That's the most important thing you need to do, because then everything else is inside there, and then when it rotates it around, it'll be perfect. And then you can pretty much do anything you want. You could use a 2-point line or 3-point curve line. I'm going to use a 3-point curve line, and I'm just going to kind of ballpark it. I'm not taking any measurements. I'm just kind of ballparking the curve, trying to get them the same. I'm adding a little bit of curve or a few more times this time. Just make sure you're on the line or on the edge so you won't have a leak in a little bit. And just kind of get it to look like that. So I'm adding a few more lines this time, and I think I'll just add one more. Now, if you wanted to, you could make it perfect by doing some measurements. But we're going to take the Smart Fill tool, set on black, and we're going to fill every other one in with black. Now, because I know where the center is, I'm going to take away this box. I'm going to hit delete. I'm going to hit delete. You know what? I need the box for a second. I forgot about that. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and group this together, Control G. Then that way, when I fill in with white here in a second, every other one with white, well, what is going on? Oh, I'm hitting a blank spot. I need white. Because I grouped them together, and I can't really see my white, so let's take some blue, make a blue box, object, order, back a page. And because the black is grouped together, I can take my white, I'm going to do 2 clicks. And now I can get rid of my line. So I'm going to take all this, because I don't want the lines. I'm going to ungroup, and I'm going to get rid of my lines. I'm going to get rid of all the lines, except for those lines that are doing that. And I can just take here and go no outline. Now, I'm going to group the white together. You can see down here we have a group of 3 objects. And I didn't really pay any attention to which way I did the interactive fill tool. And I'm going to add black one direction. And so you could do, you know what, let's try it, see what it looks like. Let's put black in both directions. So I could have made them black. And then let's put white and kind of bring that down and bring our black in a little bit more. See, this way we kind of got a half tone. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to nudge that back over. I can get rid of my blue now. I'm going to Control G to group it, Control D to duplicate it, alternate C to have it rotate from the center of the page. Whoop. And I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. And because we stayed in those parameters, I'm going to hit Control D. Sometimes Corel makes you put 180. So you have that. It's going to look quite a bit different than the one I had. But now we're going to Control G and group it together. I'm going to make it like 5 inches. And I'm not going to nudge it, because nudging it would make it look like this. And that's cool. So you can do that. Let's make a copy of this and nudge it over twice. Well, let's make a copy of it. Now, this one, I'm going to mirror. So I'm going to grab that, Control D, grab the 2-sided arrow while holding down the control button and mirror it. Look at the difference. Control D and mirror it. Totally different look. They're kind of both cool, I guess. Now, I do have some separation lines in there, but you could, well, you could get rid of them by doing this, or, well, let's do it two ways. Let's hit the plus key. This one, I'm going to give a black outline. Look at that. This one, I'm going to change my nudge factor to like 0.01. And I'm going to take this one, I'm going to nudge it down, one click, down, one click. And I got rid of that separation line. If you have them the other way, over, left, and now you don't have any separation lines. So it's just personal preference, which one you think looks the best. And you could keep making hundreds of these patches, well, let's do that. Control G to group it. Control G to group it. Let's do this one. So now we're at 10 inches. With nothing selected, we'll pick 10 inches. And we'll hit the plus key and move it down. Let's get rid of this one. Let's grab these, plus key, and hit them over. So that kind of neat. This looks totally different than my first one. This one, we're going to control D, and mirror it. Control D and mirror it. But you could keep going with that forever and ever. It's a different look, where these don't, well, it does kind of look the same. It's because I mirrored them on the first one. Anyway, little fun project. Hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.